Leafs beat the Washington Capitals 2-. Do I bother asking? What are you doing?
I'm Darth Gerber.
Darth Gerber. Oh, come on, man. I'm practicing. I want to be in episode 7. Leafs beat the Washington Capitals 2-1, and someone out there's a jinx. Hey, dude, wouldn't it be funny if he got scored on, like, now? In his debut with the Toronto Maple Leafs, Martin Gerber had his shutout bid ruined with about 40 seconds left, and they were pretty close to going to the NHL record for overtime wins in a row with 8. And I don't know about you, but the Darth Vader mask, yeah, I kind of like it, but at the same time, it's, tainted with Sen yuckiness, and he's got to change it. It'd be really cool if the new paint design was Chewbacca. No? Even though the Capitals didn't have Ovechkin in the lineup for this game, they lost to a very new-look Leafs team that's not supposed to be as good as it was a couple days ago. Out goes Dominic Moore, out goes Nick Antropov, and in comes Jeff Hamilton, surprisingly, and also Darth Gerber. But we'll get to all that stuff later. Pavel Kabina got his, I believe, 4th goal in 4 games, and it was the game-winning goal tonight. The guy's been on fire lately. And Jeff Finger showed a lot of grit. He took a puck to the face, got 21 stitches. A puck to the face, man. Those things don't go well together. And I know you want to talk about it, so here it is, the question of the game. Guys, trade deadline. What moves did the Leafs make that you liked? And what moves did they make that you didn't like? Do you feel like they did well, or do you feel like they epically failed? Or if you're a fan of another team, or you just like the NHL in general, just give me a general feel for who you think won and who you think lost. What was the best move? What was the worst move? Anything. A video response is preferred. Me personally, Calgary looks legit. And I think Chicago made a very silent but good move by getting Sam Paulson off Anaheim. The trade that makes me laugh the most was Richard Pettiot from the Leafs to Tampa for... do you have time? Kolzig, Andy Rogers, Jamie Heward, and a 4th. Now people keep saying, oh, well, it was basically a cash deal and the Leafs bought a 4th-round pick. Well, wait a second. How do you think that makes Richard Pettiot feel? In news today, the Leafs basically made a trade with Tampa where Tampa got nothing back. Hi, I'm still here. Although from a guy who's watched a bunch of Marlies hockey this season, Richard Pettiot was at best. I thought getting Andy Rogers is part of the deal because, realistically, he's probably not going to work out very well. But if he does, Brian Burke looks like a genius. But really, either way, we headed into the trade deadline without a 2nd and without a 4th-round pick for this upcoming draft. Now we have 2 seconds and a better 4th. And speaking of the trade deadline, I'm not one to toot my own horn, but I was on live on Leafs TV like a dozen times throughout the day. It was my live TV debut, and it was a lot of fun. And the last thing I want to talk about, and the trade deadline had a bit of something to do with this, the impression videos. You guys keep asking about them, and yeah, I know they're not up yet. Part of the reason is I gotta get stuff for them. I'm not going to tell you what stuff because I don't want to give them away, but really I want to go all out for these. So I apologize for the delay, but I'll try to make them worth the wait. But that's it for this game. The Leafs beat the Capitals 2-1. Trade deadline just passed. I want your video responses. Post in the Leafs space. I will see you next time.